What's cracking, YouTube? Me, I'm just chilling. YouTube, today we're gonna get into some more scary videos. Now, hey, I'm a big chicken when it comes to these videos, though. Even though I stay prayed up, man, I still kind of be scared. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got to go pee pee late at night and you be looking down that hallway and it be long and dark, man. Whew. But anyway, luckily I got you guys up in the comment section that can help protect me. But anyway, YouTube, let's go ahead and get into the video and do the dang old thing. Yeah.
While driving down a stretch of highway, Felicity D promptly takes out her phone after noticing something down the road. It had caught her attention, considering that no other cars were on the road. It was just her and the driver alone on this highway when this was spotted.
What's that? I don't see that. Oh,
Now, this video takes place in Arenas Valley, New Mexico, where it seems that others have encountered similar experiences. Ghost sightings are nothing new to those who live around here, but this, as viewers believe, may just be the clearest evidence of something paranormal. Although it's hard to say as to what this was, you can see that something is moving before somehow vanishing. It's a bit faint, but something is there until it isn't. Now, unfortunately, not much info is given on this clip, except that it took place in New Mexico. Yet still, as many have commented, this footage is pretty creepy. Just who, or even what, was seen on camera?
mm.
On a Sunday afternoon inside a small retail store, an employee working by himself decides to tidy up a few items on display. It was like any other workday at the shop. Johan Zalazar would clock in and start the shift by organizing stock. But as he does his job, he all of a sudden runs to the back of the store, completely out of breath and visibly shaking. Johan, in his own words, had felt something heavy drop on his shoulders. Not sure what it was that was on his back, he looks at the security camera recording at this time and sees something that terrifies him beyond belief. This is what he saw.
Hey, but did you see how he looked to the left before that even happened though? Like he kind of already knew. Like you ever like be somewhere and you feel like somebody's staring at you, and you look to left and right and be somebody staring at you? That's what he did right there though. Just kind of like look though. I'm just reminded
Saw.
just a little bit right here. Look, you know what I'm saying? See? I don't know. You tell me. You can see it right. You can see it right here, up in this section
It
here.
appears that Johan's shirt
Yeah.
and hoodie is pulled by
Look at that.
something. Initially thinking that someone had put their hands on Johan's back, he turns around, expecting someone to be there, but to his shock, there was no one. He was absolutely positive that he felt something heavy on his shoulders,
Yeah, you can see
yet
it
it
too.
seems that whatever weight he had felt was non-existent. Or, so it seems, because as viewers believe, this invisible weight was most likely a spirit who was getting physical with Johan. If that's the case, then its presence was definitely felt. But whether ghost or not, Johan has been left terribly shaken by this incident. To this day, there is yet to be an update on this whole occurrence. Now, the following video comes from a mother who, for some reason, began to feel an overwhelming sense of anxiety while taking care of her baby. It was just her and her son, alone at home, watching a movie peacefully when things took an unexpected turn. Looking at the bathroom door, she notices that it's wide open. When she last looked, it was somewhat shut. Seeing that something was different, she grabs her phone and begins to record. Whenever something like this happens, according to her, things get very weird. It's a common
Ooh.
occurrence, but on this night, what she captures is unlike anything
Oh
she's ever
boy.
experienced. On the verge of having a panic attack, she records the bathroom when this is captured.
You can see it moving too.
The door is moving by itself.
Oh.
Oh my god. Can't break it. Please go away. Please go away. You're not wanted. Go away.
Man.
Whatever you are, go away. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Scariest thing I've ever encountered in this house. I am so scared right now. Please go away.
Man.
I can't be scared. Spooky? Psst, 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 psst. Spook?
It's spooky.
Moo?
To say that the mother was spooked out of her mind would be putting it lightly. It's the fact that she pulls in her child after sensing something dangerous that really shows this. Now, she didn't see it at first, but after watching this video, she saw it. At the entrance to the bathroom, a very distinct shadow-like figure appears quickly. It's actually pretty quick when it happens, so it's understandable as to why she had missed this. But seeing how fast it moves only adds to the creepiness of this footage. Whatever this might have been seems to pop in and out quick before seemingly disappearing. Seeing this and hearing the bathroom door creak has led her to believe that something paranormal took place. But whether ghost or not, there
Hey, I'm gonna say something though. Do you see it right here though? This little mirror, whatever that is. I seen something move, kind of shine in there. It could have been the door, kind of like, like kind of moving, catch the reflection of the door. But like for real though, like I said, I use the name of Jesus, man. For real, a lot of stuff like that happens. Like I'm gonna tell you a story. My dad is my dad's a pastor, raised like a bishop of two churches, and he said that one day he went in to church when he started a new church in a new city. It was an older church, and I got stories for that church too. The doors, you have latches on the doors, right? And this is why he's at the front of the church, like in front of the pulpit, the pulpit, and the door is just open like this. But one day, I believe it was after this guy came. This guy came in here and he did something with his hands like that and said some words. And we had a church that was there, so we had a full house. He probably had like a good like close to 100 people in church because we had some visiting pastors. And I remember he just opened the doors, boom, and he just did something with his hands like this, like he was about to do some kung fu or something. Old black man with a scrubby face, and he said something like speaking in tongues or something, and he just left, and everybody was spooked that night. And from there on out, man, it was weird, bro. It was weird. And then my father, like a couple weeks after, my dad, he went to that, the same church that he goes to. It was called Word of Faith Worship Center in Waynesboro, North Carolina. It was an old church right in front, close to a Dollar General on the right side. And I'm just trying to give a location because some of you people are from North Carolina too. And it's a big old church and place we've been robbed and everything over there. My dad ain't there no more, but excuse me, I got a little cold. But yeah, the doors just opened up, but you need to latch the doors and latch them from the on bottom and then from the top to open them. And the funny thing, they just opened up, and he said, "Welcome in, come on in." You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said it could have been an angel, but I'm thinking it was something else though.
there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was captured on this night.
That's pretty creepy though. That scared me right
In the
there just a
following
little
video,
bit though.
a security guard is doing rounds at a hotel when she suddenly comes to a stop after encountering something very disturbing. This video took place in 2019 and was recently shared by a friend of the security guard shown in the clip. At first, the friend who posted this wasn't sure if sharing this online would be a good idea. What was captured, according to them, is something that the hotel would rather keep under wraps, perhaps to avoid reminding people of a terrible incident that occurred many years ago. In 1986, this exact hotel, which was formerly called the DuPont Plaza, had mysteriously caught fire, resulting in many lives being lost. Guests had no choice but to leap off their balconies as the flames had engulfed the whole building. The sight of this was hard to bear, to say
Just
the
like
least.
9/11.
But fast forward to 2019, and the hotel is now rebranded and remodeled under a different company. However, from time to time, strange things would happen here. Hotel guests would report supposed paranormal experiences and blame the fire incident that occurred years ago to explain this. The following video is a prime example of what guests experience while being here. It's late at night when apparently something pulls the security guard's hair. Take a look.
Oh. Oh. Oh, what the heck?
Looking closely, you can see that her ponytail is the first thing that moves before she tilts her head.
Yeah.
However, its movement is anything but subtle. It's as if something had yanked her hair, causing her to jerk her head in a sudden motion. According to the friend who posted this, the security guard thought that someone had ran away upon pulling her hair. But after watching this clip, that clearly wasn't the case. Her hair was definitely pulled, but it wasn't someone she could identify, let alone see. What happened here, as the friend believes, was something unexplainable. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly could explain the security guard's hair being pulled?
My thing is, like, why is a female walking at night? She's a security. She don't look like she got no weapons on her. She probably got a flashlight, but she ain't pulled it out though. You know? So I think that it should be, two people to, like, what I'm saying, do security like in a place like that. That's just like, I mean, if it's not nobody around, what is she gonna do? Like if she sees somebody, bro, it's over for her, bro. She needs like a man, but she needs a man with her or another female with her.
It's late at night when a group of friends decide to enter a hospital that's been out of service for quite some time. They would never come alone unless they were dared to do so, because apparently this place is not what it seems. Although seeming like an empty facility devoid of any doctors or patients, the Felix Bonis Hospital in Santiago, Chile has been said to have a certain presence within its walls. Now thankfully, the lights are still on inside this hospital, which is a good thing for the group. The emergency system powering these lights appears to be running, but even with the lights on, the following incident is just as frightening. This is what they caught.
Did you see that? Yeah.
Familia, estamos aquí en el hospital Felix Bonis. Son las... ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es, familia? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? La 1:08. La 1:08.
They fixing to run, bro. I know it. I got that feeling.
La 1:08. La 1:08.
It happens quickly, but upon looking closely, you'll see what appears to be a silhouette of a person just walking past the group of friends.
I seen that. I already seen it. Like when they first got in the building and they turned to the left and they seen like the hallway, the light in the other doorway. I've already seen somebody there. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I caught it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I catch things, man, for real though. Like I've been like that since I was young though. Like Like I could really go on and on about it, but let's go ahead and get to the video. That's some creepy stuff though. Like, whoo, I might have to take a break.
No one had noticed it, and no one realized what was captured until much later when watching the footage. Clearly, something had been there, but it's hard to say as to what exactly it was. Briefly, we can see what looks like a distinct outline of someone small, but
It's like a
strangely,
kid.
whoever or whatever this was goes unnoticed by the group. It's for this reason that they no doubt believe that this had to be the spirit of a deceased patient who doesn't know they already passed. But ghost or not, it seems that what was captured will currently stay a mystery.
Damn.
Taking place inside someone's apartment, a man immediately stops what he's doing to record this video, as it was just now that stuff started moving.
And just stuff is moving, right? So this has moved. I thought it was because maybe one of the things is stuck in the blinds, and I closed the blinds, but that was one thing. The bike then fell.
Within the span of 30 minutes, things just started moving on their own. This is something that commonly happens, but not once has it ever been caught on camera. But on this night, something happens that scares the living daylights out of the man. Hoping to get something on camera, he captures this.
And I'm just kind of now trying. I tried to film other stuff when the bike moved, and I deleted that video because nothing happened. But I'm just trying to see if I'm going mad and want to catch something. I've noticed things in this flat for quite a while, but I've always put them down to like neighbours' noise or whatever it might be. But this is the first time
I know, hey, I know I keep pausing, but hey, that's why I stay in an apartment though, because anytime I hear a noise, I can just blame it on the neighbors though, for real. If some of you guys agree with me, put in the comment section that you agree with me, because if you stay at a house, you ain't got nobody to blame though, but yourself or whatever's there though.
kind of actually seen things move. But yeah, so I don't really know. I want something to move, and I also don't want something to move. If anything is here, please, by all means, feel free to move something. Move one of the
Don't
leaves
invite the
here,
things.
move one of the leaves
Don't
there,
never invite them.
whatever you want to move. Move the bike again, or the remote here. Don't be scared. Although I am a little bit scared. It's one of those horrible situations where you kind of want to off. There is no way. I'm so glad I got that on recording. Oh, I'm coughing all of a sudden. Holy oh my god, I can't believe I actually got that on film. Please move it again. You've done that much. Please feel free to move it again. This, by the way, has been propped up here for ages. This has not been moved. It's never moved before. Like, I'm actually shaking a little bit. Sorry for swearing, by the way. Oh my god.
Could be roaches though. I don't know. Could be roaches.
Tape. And like this, this isn't like attached to anything. Like there's nothing attached to it. Like I haven't kicked it. I haven't moved anything. It's been I don't know how it was now, but it's been kind of propped up for a long time. I'm gonna lay it down a bit more. I absolutely knew that
Had it not been for him lifting his guitar and showing an up-close view of the neck, then this definitely would have raised some suspicions. No strings are seen anywhere besides those on the guitar, and nothing around it hints at the possibility of this being faked. It's the lack of questionable evidence that makes this possibly real, and
I don't
therefore
know.
pretty creepy. Yet this only gets creepier when noticing how sudden the guitar moves. Usually, when things aren't prop right, a slow shifting movement occurs before gravity takes over and makes it fall fast. This, however, immediately moves as if someone had forcefully pushed it. To the man, whatever happened here was surely paranormal. But of course, whether or not that's so is up to you to decide. Was something supernatural at play here? Or is there something else that could possibly explain this?
I'm gonna say this, but what if he got like rodents? What if he got like bugs, you know? Like what if he got like a small mouse moving around? Like one day, like in my dad's his old house, he had a mouse, right? And I was sleeping on the floor, like I can't visit him. Sleeping on the floor, the mouse was right here. The blanket was moving, and I thought, like, me, I'm thinking like it's something, right? I woke up, the mouse was right here. You know what I'm saying? I sleep with my mouth open sometimes, no diddy. But you know, and the mouse was right there, like, and I slung the blanket and I crushed him. I hit him with a box. I pushed one of his piano boxes against the wall because my dad plays guitar, piano for the church and everything. I slung one of his piano boxes and crushed the little mouse. Little cute mouse, man. But you know, somebody had to go. It wasn't gonna be me. You know, you were gonna crawl in my mouth. You know, no Diddy for real though. But anyway.
Now, not much is known about this next video, considering that the original source is unknown. Where it came from or who exactly posted this first remains a mystery. But despite
Man, I don't
lacking
play
any
with
sort
no
of
dolls.
context, the video is still pretty creepy.
I don't play with no
Taking
dolls.
place in what appears to be a museum, a group of people visit an exhibit that is, well, a bit disturbing to say the least. As with most lifelike mannequins, there's something quite off-putting about these, but it's not the mannequins that make the video pretty spooky, but rather something else. Whoever took this video seems to have not realized that they captured something unusual during this moment. They didn't see that this was captured.
Always in the mirrors. Always in the mirrors.
Appearing out of nowhere, a shadowy figure resembling a woman is caught in the mirror. Its reflection is captured, but the person casting it is nowhere in sight. That is, if it was a person. While some viewers agree that it was a person in the sense that they used to be alive, many believe that this was its ghost. Seemingly dressed in a gown that a woman would wear during the Victorian era, the mysterious shadow passes by, unfazed by the group of strangers in the room. It's as if they've been here for quite some time. But like most videos, without much context, it remains unknown as to who or what was caught on camera. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On the night of October 4th of 2024, a young couple watches a
Lord.
scary movie that's already been seen by the
Hell
boyfriend.
no.
It's his girlfriend's first time watching the film.
Hell no. Don't watch that movie. That movie scarred me for life. I was 3 years old at the time, man. My aunt, she put that movie on. I didn't want to go to sleep. She turned off all the lights, man, and she started acting like that, man. She scarred me for life. I'm still scared to watch that movie. I will never say the name of that movie if I don't have to. You guys know what the name of that movie is, man. I hate that movie. That movie scares me. I don't watch movies like that because I've seen things like that, you know what I'm saying? And my dad told me stories about things like that when he went to Miami. I'll share that story some other time. But man, my dad is not gonna lie to me about these things, and these things are in the Bible, man. And how Jesus casted one out of a crazy man that came down from the mountain. So you already know it's true. And like I said, we're living in the last days, so this is just all this stuff is gonna increase more. That's what I do believe. That's my old poppy ideology. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for educational purposes.
And it's exactly how he imagined she would react, completely scared. It's for this reason that he films this video. It would make for a funny clip, but little does he know, this exact moment would be anything but funny. Now, viewers agree that it's already creepy enough that they live in a house filled with clown dolls and other horror-themed items, but what was captured beats any of those things. As they watch this movie,
Oh God.
this is caught.
No! Now I gotta cut this down, bro. This junk is crazy. I cut my mic down. I don't want to hear it. I get goosebumps. I don't even want to look at it. It's here and it's here on my TV. That is crazy. That is nuts.
Not even scary.
It is scary.
No.
You killed your mother! You killed your mother! You killed...
Oh! Yep. 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 Yep.
What was meant to be a funny clip of his girlfriend's reaction turns into something they would see in their movie. Out of nowhere, the clown doll on the wall moves. Unaware of what just happened, she continues watching the film while the boyfriend remains speechless, as it seems that the doll had come alive. While some think that the film had something to do with this, the couple
Yes.
believes that something else was responsible. As it turns out, they live across a cemetery that's quite literally down the street from them. The
Yes.
following is the girlfriend's footage. Take a look.
My scary clown video.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
so I thought I'd show you that I actually do live across the road from a cemetery. Normally, this stuff doesn't scare me.
What the?
But the clown kind of did.
So then, according to viewers, it's no wonder why the doll had come alive. It only makes sense that watching a scary movie near a cemetery would lead to this. But as always, you be the judge on whether or not this was paranormal. Just what
Yes.
exactly had
Yes.
occurred that night?
It was, man. Some things I don't believe, though. Some things I don't believe, but some of these things I do believe. Like, I mean, I used to stay next to a cemetery. Like, our house was like right here, and it was a bunch of other houses, right? We stayed in an old house when my dad first got married to my stepmother, right? We stayed in a house like that was just right here, and just like not even half a block. You could like look out the window and see a cemetery right there. The house we stayed in was kind of weird. I only had like one weird thing though that happened to me in there. Like I used to like play fight with my brother, but for one day, man, I don't know, it's like something took control of me. And I was just beating up my brother. I told him to leave. I can't control myself. I was just beating up my brother. I was probably like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? This is before I even moved out of my dad's house, moved with my mom, where all the creepy stuff started happening though. But anyway, yeah, I just started beating up my brother, and I used to just like spaz out for no reason though. I do attribute that to a lot of that to the house. You know what I'm saying? And I really didn't want to be there. My brother and I used to stay together in the same room, and we had these old beds, man. It was just a creepy house, man. I mean, and my dad got it for the low, low, low price. And I've always wondered why he got it for the low, low, low price. You know what I'm saying?
On a sunny day, somewhere on a peninsula, a man records a video of an ancient fortress that was built in
I see
1725.
this one.
Obviously, the
I see
fortress
this
has
one
stood the test
already.
of time, seeing that it's still intact.
This
But
was
it's
on my
not the
old
dirt
video, so I'm gonna go ahead and
image of something
pass by it, yo.
who took this. But then what do you make of the fort? A man named Connor Lyle recorded something strange on his doorbell camera. It happened on a Thursday night when no one else had been outside. Connor had just come home at around 8 p.m. and was heading towards his house when suddenly he gets the strangest feeling. It was as if his body, out of instinct, had sensed something threatening. Perhaps thinking it was all in his head, he shrugs it off and doesn't think much of it. But fast forward to him looking at the footage captured of that night, and his stomach drops. The following is his footage. Watch.
I see it.
As it turns out, his fight-or-flight response wasn't just random, but rather completely called for. Right behind Connor, there appears to be a shadowy figure walking by and then disappearing out of nowhere. However, after seconds pass, it reappears again, but this time a bit closer. It's as if it was making its way towards Connor. Feeling once again immensely unnerved, he turns around and sees nothing. But clearly, as he would eventually find out, something was behind him. What this was is unknown, but judging by Connor's reaction, viewers think it's best if he stayed away from ever encountering whatever this was. While there has yet to be any updates from Connor regarding this footage, this incident continues to remain unsolved.
That's the end of the video. But I'm gonna say this one thing though, like this is I'm not adding to the Bible, you know what I'm saying? I'm not adding to anything, but I know for one fact that we all get gifts, right? We all got gifts. Some people got gifts of the gab, like myself. Some people got discernment. Like my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like she can just meet you and already know things about you, you know what I'm saying? I've met other people with other gifts. Some people got gifts of healing. Everybody has gifts, right? Everybody has gifts, right? And we're born with gifts, right? That's what my father told me. That's what I believe I read in the Bible. I'm not too sure. I don't want to, like I said, add to the Bible because you can place curses upon yourself. But I believe truly that we all have gifts. Like that, my man right there and myself, we have kind of, I want to say, kind of spiritual gifts of discernment. I feel stuff sometimes when I go certain places. Like I go grocery stores or I go uh, some places around people. I feel certain things around them, and sometimes I'm automatically right. Sometimes it might just be like whatever, like menopause or something. I don't know. Men don't have menopause. I don't know if they do hot flashes, but I feel like my man had that gift, right? He had that gift, and he felt it. He felt it. Like he felt it. He's seen it. He's seen it. Like some people can see it. Some people can feel it when they come through the door. They already automatically feel it. And I feel like he got that gift. He probably just don't even know. He probably don't even believe it. But man, let me tell you what, man. I'm gonna be truthful with you guys, man. I pray when I go somewhere, man, I feel off. Hey, in the name of Jesus Christ, by the blood of Jesus Christ, I don't play no games. That's my weapon right there. That's my shield and that's my sword. And I don't play. Like I be looking at these videos and stuff, and you really don't see nobody saying in the name of Jesus. You just say, oh my God, and then, oh no, get away. I don't let you be here. I don't welcome you here. No, that's not the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting into a boxing ring. If you just straight talking and you ain't throwing no punches, you'll get knocked the hell out, right? That's the way it is, you know what I'm saying, with the power of God. You got to believe and then you got to use it also too. You know what I'm saying? I use it. I believe and I use it too. But hey, anyway, YouTube, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Leave it down in the comment section if you had any experiences with this type of stuff and what did you do to get rid of it. Did you move? Did you use God's name? Did you use Jesus' name? Did you uh use sage? Probably one of the worst things you can do. But anyway, YouTube, go ahead and get up out of here. You guys have a blessed one. Continue to subscribe and like. Let's get to 1,300 subs. I'm up out of here. You guys have a blessed one. Peace.